We started with That's All. Actually,
let's back it up.
Let's back it up.
Let's back it way up.
Let's back it up.
Kurt shredded. He was sponsored way before I was.
Yeah.
He's got stories, he's got photos. And so I kind of got on the program. We rode for a bit together. We were teammates.
You know, I got hurt and I went to film school and he kind of continued on his path, didn't you? And Travis called me up and he was like, he said, let's start a film or a company or something. Let's do something. So yeah. I didn't have $1. Travis had a couple bucks. He's like, I'll pay you. You know, we'll just get it kind of kicked off.
Yeah, so they came out, you know, moved in. We had a sweet little editing bay that we put together, and yeah, we worked on this film called The Community Project.
First year was a little bit challenging. We didn't really have a budget, and then second year, Oakley came in and helped us basically complete that project. It turned out pretty cool. It was a, you know, somewhat of a, you know, it was raw, it was whatever, but it was a game changer in a way. You know, it was different. It was the
first real flick that was like really like location-based, like session-based. It wasn't just people's parts.
After the community project, we got together, really put our heads together and said, how are we going to do this thing bigger and better? And that became a trip to New Zealand, and we started a film, which we didn't know the name would be That's All. So
yeah, it was I mean, we grinded it out. That was like a huge effort. I mean, it was a passion project. Like straight everything we had to make it work.
I think after every film we made, it's like, oh, you know, how do we up that? How do we do something better? And so we decided to start a movie called Flight that then became The Art of Flight.
And here we are 3 years later. Nice work,
yeah.
Nice work.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Genuinely difficult process, but it worked out.
This project really, I think, was more of a challenge for, you know, Kurt on the production side. Really, with like the big production value that was brought. We definitely had to step it up and grind it out as well, being the snowboarders, but really like the biggest step up, I think, was the logistics side of how do you move men, how do you get people into the right positions to shoot.
Yeah, we had a lot of challenges in making this particular film, but for us, it's kind of, you know, it was a fun process for the most part, you know, like getting to go stay, you know, 30 or 40 days up in interior Alaska, in the Alaska range with no humans around, like in the middle of a little cabin. Like that's the kind of thing that, like, you know, for us, it's just the adventure. Part
of the beauty too is you have those days that you get shut down, but I mean, that's what's, you know, so incredible about the days that everything clicks.
I probably feed off Travis, and it's a very symbiotic relationship. We have a lot of, like, you know, frustration with each other. We're both full type A, so it's kind of a little bit difficult from time to time, but we both have the same goal in mind, so.
It's like, I know what Kurt's out there to try to capture, and his attention to detail and, you know, his dedication to, you know, doing it as well as possible. You know, I feel that, and so I go out and I, you know, try to ride as well as possible, because, you know, it has to match up.
Yeah, the crew seems to feel the brunt force of my passion. When I'm working, I'm really, like, my mind just shuts off, or maybe it turns on. I'm not sure what it does, but I go into like, I have blinders on, and I focus on only the finished product. And I think same with Travis, like when you drop in, you're focused, everything shuts off, you know, and then as soon as you land, it opens back up again. You know, it's like,
there's no bullshit, there's no fluff. It's like, this is how it is, let's do this. You know, this film definitely is what it is and has become what it is because these guys' dedication, Kurt's unwillingness to fail in creating really like the next step in action sports film, much less adventure film in general.
Thank you.
It's true, man. I'm blown away by
it's very nice of you to say that.
Seeing what it's come to, and it's
for
incredible.
the same thing with Trav, it's like for me, I really just, I thrive off watching Travis's skill set, you know, and like you have an amazing talent, and it's, you know, it's, you're the team leader on the athlete side, and I'm kind of the team leader on the film side, so it really works quite well.
Yeah.
Buddies?
That's why I just got street cred.
Street credit.